Alrighty, so this next deck we're going to be doing is is the next in the Exodia decks. Exodia, for those of you who haven't seen it before, when I say that, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference for a Pokemon V Union. So Pokemon V Union work a very specific way. If you can get all four pieces of this card into your bin, you can pull them out as one combined Pokemon. Now, because there are four individual pieces, you cannot play multiples of them. These are all the individual pieces of Mewtwo V. So you can't really make this your whole strategy. At least in my experience, it's a little risky to do that. What's up, the Knight? It's a little risky to make your whole strategy because if they're in your prize cards and you can access them, or if you just get really unlucky and you can't access them, you're in trouble. Once you get them out of the bin, you also then have to have enough time left in the game to win with them, and they're still worth 3 prize cards, but they're really, really, really powerful if you can make it work. Now, this deck that we're playing, it was on accident, but I swear on me mum, I got Mewtwo V Union out fully like from the bin, all four pieces, onto the bench, fully evolved and powered up by turn 2 with one of my testing on this. It can be really, really, really fast. There are some things we have to do to help make it fast and some things that it has going for it. The most important one, let me get the screenshot for YouTube, by the way. Hi, YouTube! The most important one is Kirlia has Refinement. And Kirlia with Refinement means that you get to ditch one card to draw a card, or to draw 2 cards. It's a great little way to guarantee discard stuff, because as we were talking about during a previous deck, discarding is actually pretty hard in this game. Discarding what you want is actually pretty hard in this game. Another way that we're going to make that work is with Galarian Articuno V. Now, this card is not very good. Pull the band-aid off, I said it. Reconstitute is a really difficult ability to use because it's at a card disadvantage. You're discarding 2 cards to draw 1 card. That's the opposite of Kirlia, right? But when we want to be discarding 4 cards, that's actually pretty helpful. And it's a basic Pokemon, which means we don't have to play with a lot of other stuff. So basic-wise, we are only playing with 8 basics. We're playing with 4 Ralts and 4 Galarian Articunos. We're playing with both of the Gardevoirs, because those are going to help us out. We're playing with Gallade to get us some of our supporters, because one of the most useful supporters, and this is a really long deck tech, I apologize, but one of the most useful supporters when you're trying to do Exodia is Adventurer's Discovery, because you can search your deck for 3 of the 4 pieces and put them in your hand and then discard them that way. We're also playing with some Peonias, because if they're in the prize cards, we want to have a chance to get rid of those or get them out of there. She reads like draw 3, but you don't get to keep them. So, yeah. Also, we have never played with it before, but I promise it's fun when it works. We're playing with, this card is called Boost Shake. I call this card Boost Juice. Highly recommend calling it Boost Juice. It's way more fun to say. So we're playing with Boost Juice. And this says that you can evolve a Pokemon the turn you play it, but it ends your turn. So this is really, 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 really useful in very niche situations like what we're doing, and that we can boost juice a Ralts on the first turn to have a Kirlia on the second turn, and then evolve that turn if we need to. That's the big difference between this and a Rare Candy. Both of those would get you a Gardevoir by turn 2, but only one of them lets you have a Kirlia and a Gardevoir by turn 2. So very edge case there, but I promise it does come up sometimes. So yeah, let's get started here. Let's see if we can assemble Exodia and Obliterate. And Mewtwo's movement pool, or move pool, holy crap, y'all. It is so good. Heal 200, do 6, or put 16 damage counters however you like, or do 300 damage. Cheers, Tatas. Alright, let's see if we can assemble Exodia. Nice Diglett coin. I respect it. I'm glad you like him, Tatas. I appreciate that. They make me look smarter. And I can do this. It's important. Okay. This is not a bad starting hand, actually. Not a bad starting hand at all. It's a little rough that we don't have our other... They're gonna try and mill us. That's gonna work out really poorly for our opponent. That's gonna work out really poorly for our opponent. Okay, so we're gonna go and grab Galarian Articuno V here. We just need to have a chance to discard some stuff. Okay. So, we're going to go and check about... Let's look at our cards here. Okay, so are there 3? Okay, so all of the Mewtwo's are in our deck. They're not in the prize cards. That is step 1, and that is a very good thing to see here. Because of that, one of our boost juices is in our sideboard, or our prize cards, which is sad. But because of that, we're going to go ahead and grab Adventurer's Discovery here. We're going to just grab all 4 of those pieces. Or, yeah, we're going to grab these. Okay. Let's... Oh, we can't reconstitute because of Path to the Peak. Brutal. Okay. Well, in that case... That's rough. We can get around that, but that is going to be difficult to deal with. We're going to not let them dig a little here. We're still fine. We're still fine. Because we can use Kirlia to slowly get these in the bin. But if I had thought about that, I probably would have gotten the boost juice instead of the Adventurer's Discovery, because we can't do anything with these right now. We do have the vacuums, so we can interact with the Path to the Peak. That's not saying that we can't. Okay. And they have the double energy. This might be a little rough here. And Blunderpluts. So opponents had a very good start here. The Path to the Peak is kind of stopping us from having our own very good start here. Okay, so they're going to ditch 3 of our cards, and then seeing the Ralts there makes me sad. Nothing we can do about it, though. Okay, so let's put that here. There. Gonna start refining stuff here. Let's ditch some Mewtwo pieces. Another Kirlia would be great if we had another Ralts, but they ditched our other Ralts, so that is very sad. But we can start hitting them here, start slapping them around a little bit. And next turn, we are going to get to evolve this, if nothing else. Okay, their very own Peonia. We are going to struggle to have Mewtwo be able to power up so quickly because of Path to the Peak stopping Gardevoir EX. We can't pull the energies out of our bin onto Mewtwo. Yikes, okay. Well, there go 9 cards. Okay, actually, the Ultra Ball is very, very good. I was kind of hoping for an Ultra Ball here. Let's ditch that. Draw those. We're going to play the Ultra Ball. Ditch both of those to get a Ralts here. Okay, put that there. Let's go ahead and grab this. Ta-da! Mewtwo! And now we get to knock out this Wug Trio as well. It might be too late. It might be too late. It kind of depends on how successful their deck is at getting the rest of its stuff together. For instance, if they have another Wug Trio and double colorless energy, we're starting to look very, very bad here. The Cherrim will also let them power up, but they need the other Wug Trio, and then energy. And Venusaur doesn't draw until after this, so... Okay. They get to discard 1. That's just rude. It's just rude and unnecessary, opponent. Okay, so let's put this here. I think we're actually going to Arven. We have a turn off here because they only have 1 card in hand. They don't have a Bibarel. They could, in theory, be problematic for us, but I think we're going to Arven here and grab our switch. Because Mewtwo can pull energy out of the bin to put on itself, which is also very nice. Let's ditch this and see what we get. Did I evolve that this turn? I think I did, so we're gonna wait on that. Okay. Now, Mewtwo. I got you. Yeah, no, it's it combines into the one awesome piece of art. But one of the best things here is that Psysplosion is not damage; it's damage counter. So Manaphy doesn't stop Psysplosion at all. We are about to punish our opponent. So we're gonna get to do 160 damage, however we would like. So let's do some math here. That's 120. Let's just take out both the Wiglets here. We need to take out this Bidoof here because the Bibarel draws them back into this game. So let's put this here. So 50, 60. We'll do 40, 60, and then we will do that there. Goodbye to all of your shenanigans. Well, that doesn't help us anymore. I view the Boost Juice as a, think of it like a pseudo VIP pass. Like, this is something that you want to have first turn or don't use it. It's not that you can't use it, and maybe there's some edge case scenario where it's actually really beneficial to be able to use this, but, best to not rely on it, right? Like, if you can use this first turn, it's a great card. And if you can't, it's something you can ditch to refine. Okay, so the Raihan means that they're going to get the extra energy to put here. I'm curious what their last card is. But this is, you know, rude and poisoning and burning and all that is very rude. If Path to the Peak was not out here, that wouldn't have worked because Mewtwo has a text box that says, it's an ability that says it is immune to all special conditions, or all effects of attacks. Okay, so let's Peonia here and take a look at these three cards. Ones we want. Well, we don't need that, we don't need that, and we don't need that. Now we're going to switch this one in here. Miracle Force. This game should be just about locked up. The power of Mewtwo. Okay. Hopefully it's not a switch. How many? So we still have one escape rope in our deck, I believe. So we're going to draw. Ooh, hey, that's a good draw. Draw for our escape rope here. Let's actually see if we can just grab an Arven. Are there any more Arvens? There are not. I mean, we could also just retreat and just stop playing with our food. Let's do that. Let's just retreat and stop playing with food. Ooh, an Absol! You don't say. Alright, and now it doesn't really matter how we want to do this, so let's take care of everything in the back. 50 and 20, and then 80, or 50, 70. Math is hard. Yay! Mewtwo. We did it! We did the thing! First turn. Our first game doing the thing. Not bad at all. And look, the last Boost Juice. Ta-da! Alright, let's see if we can do it again. This deck feels really, really consistent. That was with them milling us, which would have been helpful, but we already had the Mewtwo cards in our hand. Battle Bean 2, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's not the bean we already know, right? New beans? Oh, and I didn't even realize that. It's Latino. Thank you for the comment earlier. Boss the Backs, didn't realize that was somebody new. Are you new Beans? Where's Beans? Check a name here. Oh, you bibbed Beans. Bab. Oh, there's so many beans here now. Anyways, welcome. Yeah, caught the Absol. Nice. Sorry, Tatas. Put on... y'all, I want to put Bell on. I hope y'all are cool with that. I'm still jamming out to this playlist. If anyone wants to change it, just, you know, there's a redemption for that. Started playing Pokemon here. Nice! Well, welcome, welcome, welcome! It's a great game to play with your kids. One of my buddies plays with his kids. My dog doesn't read too well, or I would play with him. Unfortnite. Okay. The Ralts and the Fog Crystal's not the end of the world here. This time we're probably going to Boost Juice. Because I really want to. No other reason. Oh, never mind. We're going second. We're not going to Boost Juice here. Now, Mewtwo is big enough to one-shot an Arcanine. And Mewtwo can also take care of the little ones before they get too powerful. That's awesome, Bean! I'm glad they've been helpful and friendly. You got to boost it up. Okay. Not a bad draw. Actually, not a bad draw at all. We're gonna do this and we're gonna pull... Are we gonna do this? Let's do this first. Okay, we're gonna go grab an adventurer. Okay, all four of them are in here. That's a good first step. Can we do it first turn? No way we can. Y'all. Y'all. Ho. Ho 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 ho. Okay, so we Ultra Ball those. We get that with the Ultra Ball. We use those two to reconstitute here. Nasty. Nasty. Just actually disgusting. Okay. Your turn. What's up, Zenith? Okay, there's the Arcanine, which is a little scary, but... Oh, that was pretty gross, right? First turn? Because that was our first turn. Oh. Nasty. Got the Palkia VMAX deck today? Nice! Nice! Oh, what's the Battle Academy starter deck? I'm not familiar with that one. Okay, putting the XP share on the one up front's still a probably incorrect play, but I'm not sure why they did that, so it's fine. Okay, so what we're actually going to do here... We're gonna reconstitute. We're gonna ditch two energies here. Good energy, so it doesn't ultimately matter. Gonna retreat this one out. Because remember, this Mewtwo can power up from the bin a little bit. Let's also go ahead... It's highly unlikely that this is gonna do 250 damage to us, and even if it does, that's not enough to kill us. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is just try and... We're gonna leave this Arcanine out front, basically. And really, really, really hope that we don't die. This box that they put by the board games to target. Oh, okay. Two basic decks and instructions how to play. That's fair. I can see why you like the Palkia one more, though. Palkia is pretty crazy. So VMAX or V-Star? Because I don't know if Palkia VMAX is standard right now. mean, I could see that, but I don't know for sure. So the professor's research means that we might actually want to prove. We kind of can't, right? This is tough. Hopefully they show us what Charizard they're getting here. That would be very helpful if they did, because it's going to affect our decision-making. Shoot. Okay. Okay, and they just had it, too. Crud. So we need to ask ourselves, is it more important for us to take out this Arcanine, or is it more important for us to take out the Charmeleon? Neither of these are beneficial for us, right? Like, sorry. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like all you do is discard and draw the play. I mean, yeah, right? That's, you get to hit him with the big old water cannon. Okay, so we're still not dead to 250 damage from this. Oh, this is a tough one, y'all. This is a tough one. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to boss's orders this Growlithe to the front. This here. Alright, so we're going to do the 16 damage counter. We need to take out this Char. I'm way more scared of this than the Arcanine. And this has a 3 retreat cost, so they need some way to do that now on its own. Okay, Charmeleon has been taken care of. We don't have to worry about that one anymore. And that's only 150 damage between the two of them, so we can do that again. Pikachu, any playable Pikachu deck? Flying Pikachu's fine. The Flying Pikachu V and V Max is good. There's, I don't know how good it still is because it was for the last set, and this is not just a shill, I promise you, but I've played with a couple Pikachu decks on my YouTube channel. You should be able to find them. I think one of them was the Pikachain deck, which was just Pikachu, and I think it was just different kinds of Pikachus together. And then there is the free treat deck has Jolteon and Flying Pikachu. So those two are pretty solid. And the deck lists are on the YouTube, the video description. Okay. The problem here that I'm seeing, y'all, is that we're feeling a little... I mean, they keep discarding everything, right? So it could be worse. They're churning through their deck really hard. Another Arcanine would be bad, but nothing we can do about that here. That's probably what they're going to dig here for, is another Arcanine. It's not. Okay, it's the Charizard we're not so scared of. No, dude, it's fine. Don't ever apologize for asking questions, Bean. I'm here to answer them. It's like, I love talking about this game. I love helping new players and seeing people interact with it. That's fine. Okay, another Growlithe. Whatever. They've already used this Bibarel, so if they get their hand empty here, which they've done, us taking out this Bibarel is actually pretty good here. So that's 50. And that's... Okay, well now, that answers that. Let's just do it again, because that's funny. Okay. 90, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so Psy Explosion. So we get to do 160, so we're going to put 50 here to get that up to 120, and then we're going to put 90 here. Oh, I guess I did too much. That's fine. That's just fine. Off by 1 damage, but we're still doing what we need to do. Okay, another Ralts is a good draw. We really need a Kirlia at this point, deck. Come on. A Kirlia of some sort would be super helpful. Yeah, it's funny you say that, being Error Gaming was saying the exact same thing like 2 days ago. And now look at him, answering questions and throwing out ideas. Okay. Well, you can do that opponent if you want. It's rude, but we'll allow it. Magic 25 years ago? Yeah? I wouldn't say that about Magic. Magic's still really expensive. But Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon's definitely a more accessible game, monetarily speaking. This is still not the Kirlia that we really want, which is sad, but what we're gonna do here is force them to make a different decision. I bet they put the Moltres out front, which again is fine. Okay, they just messed up and threw the game. That's also fine. We're cool with that too, y'all. Let's do 300 damage to Arcanine. 300 damage. Just boop. Still not enough to kill a Charizard. But, yeah. That's one reason, Error. That's definitely one reason. I'm thinking, yeah, right? Like, this can't be real. I can afford to play a really good deck? What is this? Sorcery. Honestly, for what I think it is, why I think Pokemon's so much cheaper than Magic is because Pokemon is still a kid's game. And the Pokemon Company doesn't view the Pokemon TCG as their bread and butter. Wizards of the Coast, you know, between D&D and Magic the Gathering, like, those are their big ones. So. And Dungeons & Dragons only recently became as big as it is. Nothing's enough to kill a Charizard, right? You would have to put, even the Choice Belt wouldn't do it, because is the Choice Belt's 20 or 30, right? If it's 20, it's not enough. But, anyways, the Moltres is going to get knocked out. And that was really clear. That was what happens if we get Mewtwo v Union out on first turn, and the ability to just... Oh! Yeah, exactly, Bean, exactly. They know what they're after. Right, better repeat customers than, like 100 repeat customers or 2 whales. Right, the whales are going to give you a lot of money, but the repeat customers are going to, like, their kids are going to play it, and their children's children. Yeah, okay. Pretty solid, gotta say. If we can do it again. First turn is pretty good, y'all. I'm proud of that. When it's not in our prize cards, we can get the Mewtwo out. When it's in our prize cards, we can still probably get the Mewtwo out. It might be a little bit later. Right? Oh, that's right. Thank you, Scott Aragon. That is correct. I forget that, right? Charizard EX is an EX and not a Charizard V, so it wouldn't even matter. Well, you're right. When you're right, you're right. It feels like with the recent how many EXs they've been printing, the stock in Vs are going down, right? Like all of the stuff that cares about Pokemon V, Choice Belt, the Spirit Tomb, stuff's just not as good as it once was. You hate that Pokemon so much. That's fair. That's fair, tall guy. Top, sorry. Okay. Oh my god, I want this sleeve. I don't think we can get this sleeve. I would have bought this sleeve if we could have gotten it. Look at that little Bidoofus. Oh my god, it's so cute. I think it's 30 per attack, but I would be curious what attack you're referring to, Bean, that works differently. As damage per hit. So, like, the only one that I can think of that's different there is that Jump Bluff lets you hit twice, it attacks twice, but they would both get plus 30 because it's technically attacking twice. Things that, like, flip coins and say it does X damage for the number of heads, that still does the one attack damage, right? That doesn't do smaller chunks of damage, but maybe you're referring to something else. I mean, if they're all here... Alright, well, we did it again, y'all. Don't say it's a comeback. argue with results, y'all. And for this one, let's go ahead and grab another Ralts. Okay, 2 of our Raltses are in our prize cards, which is probably... Oh, do you not like that, opponent? Do you not like the unstoppable Exodia? Nah, 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 nah. Alright, your turn. Ta-da! Right? That is such a good sleeve. Oh, like Moonlight Shuriken? Each of the attacks from Greninja using Moonlight Shuriken would get extra damage as long... It depends on the templating, but... Yes, if you hit 2 different Pokemon V with an attack that did that, where it's like it does damage to each Pokemon, those 2 both get boosted. Right. If both of the targets are Pokemon V, now, being the one asterisk there, that depends on the templating. I don't know Greninja off the top of my head, but if it says it does damage, like if it does 90 damage to 2 of them, then yes. If it says you're putting 9 damage counters on 2 of them, then no. That is the big difference there. But I think it is 90 damage, and yes, I think it does work the way you want it to. It should be 120 twice. I have been wrong before. Full disclosure, I have been wrong before. Okay. Opponent, that's not going to do anything. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say it's not going to do anything. It does something. It's just not much. Okay, let's grab the Seal Stone. And... something we can just ditch to get a Kirlia here, honestly. Just do this so we can ditch a Boost Juice. Okay, we're gonna level up a Kirlia here. How many? That's still just 1. Hopefully they can't knock us out this turn. I don't think they're gonna be able to. You got it, Error. Oh, Choice Spell does say active Pokemon. God, Aragon, I appreciate you being here telling me when I'm wrong. I'm not being sarcastic. I really appreciate that. Did you try? Yeah. I'm so close to dead, opponent. So very close. Now, we're not actually that close to dead, because what we're about to do here is use our Forest Seal Stone. Make sure I'm clicking the right thing. Go grab a Professor's Research. We just need 1 more energy. Let's evolve this first. No, let's do this. Okay, not bad at all. There aren't any more Raltses in my deck. Ralts-I? Nah, whatever. So we can't do that yet, but what we can do is really make our opponent sad as we sit here and Super Regeneration. Bloop. Oh, I feel better. I gotcha, Scott. I gotcha. Oh, and did I start the giveaway? I don't know if I did. I didn't. Whoops. Whoopsie. Exclamation point ticket if y'all want a chance to win a pack. Yeah, and then the damage is gone, just like that. Now, they're going to hit us again, right? And they're getting their Charizard ready here, and we're just going to put 160 damage counters on the Charizard. Problem solved. They get another Cramorant here? If they get another Cramorant, that would actually be kind of funny. Definitely not problematic, but kind of funny. The power of Mewtwo with its big hand. And its big hand and its big face and other big things. Another Cramorant, as anticipated. Okay, some damage. The next that'll kick us up to 240, which is still not enough to kill us. So let's evolve. Do we want to do anything with this first? Yeah, let's go ahead and refine away this other... Again, this Pokemon is not very good. This is here for its ability. Oh, very well, opponent. GG. It is 3 prize cards for a V-Union knockout. So it is the equivalent of a V-Max in terms of that. The sad part. Can't give it to him. You can't let him take the Mewtwo. But if it keeps healing itself, they can't take the Mewtwo. Ha, 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 ha. We'll do, yeah, it is good, right? We'll do one more game before we do that giveaway. To give people time to enter. And that was, again, first turn Mewtwo. Like, when it works, it works. And this deck is pretty well assembled to make it happen. We've gotten lucky. None of them are in the prize cards. Full disclosure, we know we've gotten lucky. We know we're lucky. We still haven't got to use the boost juice, though. Okay, this is sad. Starting with Adventurous Discovery is really nice in this deck, but... Yes, we're just not that fortunate. Okay, this is looking like the Charizard deck of some sort. I mean, we have 2 of them. Could be worse. Okay, okay. Oh, we get to use the boost juice. This is what it's for. Boom. All right. Boost juice. Because next turn, we're going to get to use this Kirlia and then play the Gardevoir. Now, hopefully they don't Iono us. Okay, they're not going to Iono us, which is great. Boost juice! Which is kind of terrifying if you think about it. Like, hey, Ralts, drink this. It's like force a Pokemon to evolve. Okay, what'd they ditch here? They're a Rayquaza deck. Well, that's not a card you see every day. Alright. Okay. Now, it's unlikely, but it is still possible that we have a turn 2 Mewtwo here. Unlikely, but not impossible. Okay. Standard stuff here. They are big on the energies with their deck. Big on the energies. Not my Ralts. Oh, okay. Not my Ralts. Yay! Kinda. That's kinda how it feels. Okay. Oh. Oh, but come on! Why would you do that? The boost juice just scares people away. They see you just get boosted and they're like, I don't want to fight somebody who's like chugging protein and is here to actually win, you know? It's like, I thought we were all sipping on Diet Coke, you know? And then Ralts pulls out a protein shake and next thing you know, it does end the turn. That is the downside of the boost juice. I'd be terrified. It's like, watch another trainer just like eye contact, just pour something in their Pokemon's mouth and force an evolution. It's like, your turn. I'm out. I'm out. We can do it again. Ralts on roids? Yeah, can someone test that, Ralts? Ralts are not supposed to be that buff. I'm a psychic type. That's a cool sleeve. Is that Charizard and Reshiram? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this one's not the worst. It's not great. We have the boost juice and the Ralts, and we're going first, so it could be worse. We don't have any Mewtwo pieces, though, which is sad. Okay, Pidgey tells us nothing. And everything at the same time. We're not going to use this Ultra Ball yet. Yeah, we're not going to use the Ultra Ball yet. Let's just boost juice it up. Right? Is that a Psychic or a Fighting type? Well... Yep. Okay, so Pidgey Arceus Charmander deck. Pretty standard stuff. We don't get to play with Path to the Peak, though. So we don't get to stop them the way we like to stop them. We get to try something else instead, which is actual power. Okay. They ditched a Pidgeot for this, and another Professor's Research. For what that's worth. Gotta sit like a Jarl, you know? Y'all ever play Skyrim? Why would the Greybeards call you like this? I am the Jarl of Windhelm. Okay. That Gardevoir's a really good pull here. It's not the Gardevoir we wanted, though, so we're probably gonna keep looking. But for sure here, we can refine one of these. Let's refine the Psychic Energy here. Because having those in the bin is fine for us. Okay. So now we Arven. Definitely want that. I think we get a Fog Crystal here, but no, we get the Boost Juice. This is going to get ditched to this Ultra Ball. We just didn't want to miss it here. We're going to ditch that and the Boost Shake. Get the, okay, 1, 2, 3. They are all in here, so that's something. And let's get this Gardevoir. Evolve that there. Slap this Shining Arcana. I think we're a little too slow here. If we're being completely honest, y'all. I think we're a little slow here. Great. Tough call. Tough call. We didn't have the luck, but it's okay because we've got the gumption. And we're the main character, right? So it's fine. That's not a scary Charizard at all. It's also probably not the Charizard the only Charizard they're playing with, you know what I mean? They just used a Jacques and only pulled one evolution card, which means something's probably prize carded. They're also through one of their Pidgeots, so maybe the other Pidgeot's in the prize cards, and that's what they were looking for. Possible. RCSV star, I'm assuming. They need their card. Oh, okay. Do they have the Charizard, the rare candy? They must have the rare candy then. Technically, I think that was inefficient. I think they should have gotten the RCSV star with that and then used that to get Charizard and something else, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I think we're too slow here, y'all. Yeah, I think we're too slow. Yeah, then they have that to retreat the Pidgey. Oh, right, and it's dark, and we're weak to that. Oh, alright, well... There went our Forest Steelstone. Sad. Alright, GG. Sad. Sad. Let's do that giveaway. To replace the sadness with joy. Joy for Tatas, 6677. Congratulations, Tatas, 6677. Boom. We got at least 2 more games here. So let's do another one and then we'll do the last giveaway for me. Totally not rigged at all. There will be another one in just a second there. Gonna do 1 game and then one more. So see if we can make this happen here. That game, our grandfather's deck, had some pathetic cards, y'all. Sad. Oh, I like that coin. That's pretty. You're welcome. Can I go first, opponent? I really like going first. Oh, I can. Yay. Woo. Oh, I got you, Eric. Darn it, this would have been so good if one of these switches was a basic Pokemon. Preferably an Articuno. Darn it. Darn it. Well, I mean, we've seen worse. Pidgey. Ugh. Okay. That's actually really good. They don't shuffle our hand here. I think we get to do the thing. Big, we need them to not shuffle our hand energy. Please don't play an Iono. Or a Judge. Just... Okay, wasn't expecting that. Okay, don't make me shuffle a random card in my hand into the deck. Thank you. Oh, sweet! Thanks, opponent. You have made a mistake. Okay, well, asterisk, we need all 3 of them. Okay, we have all 3 of them. Hey, look, we did it. We did the thing. Again. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna ditch 2 of these to this Ultra Ball to get a Galarian Articuno, which will ditch 2 of them. Exodia! Okay. Yep. Ta-da! Okay, so they've got their Pidgeot. And what are they gonna do against this Mewtwo? I'm imagining that this is actually for, Togetic? It's Togepi? No, Togekiss? The last one. That lets them draw a bunch of cards. I'm imagining that's what this is for. Which would be an interesting combo because that means these are all enablers. Okay, this is actually an attacker here. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. Togekiss is the last one. Appreciate that. I'm showing my ignorance again. Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss. Makes sense. I'm putting the Ralts out here because we're actually going to Escape Rope. It's very, very, very possible that they have... Like, they can use this to get a switch or something else, but if we're making them do that, we're making them do that, and that's kind of the goal here. Let's also do this to grab the Ralts before we forget. Play this here. Evolve this one. Throw down some research. Can we have some energies, please? We cannot have any energies. Hashtag brutal. Okay. In that case, this here. I mean, we can have 1 energy, right? Could be worse. We need to ditch one of these Ultra Balls to a Kirlia so that we can ditch both of these energies. That was really good draw. Actually, both of these energies to get a Kirlia. Alright, y'all are with me so far. Because this is, think of this deck like the cult of Gardevoir here. We need the Gardevoirs to summon our unstoppable Exodia. But we got the energies in the bin, so we can Union Gain this turn and be pretty much good to go. So again, we need them to not shuffle our hand. If they don't shuffle our hand, we're set. Shuffle our hand, we're in a less ideal situation. Oh, okay, I would think I just leave, because suddenly staring down the barrel of a fully powered up Mewtwo V Union, I get that opponent. I get it indeed. That was, I think, turn 2 or turn 3, again, showing the power of this deck. And we are tier, what is it, tier 40 now? Woo! Tier 40, almost done with the battle pass, y'all. Only 8 weeks left, we need to hurry up. Ooh, we got the shiny box. Let's see what shinies we got. Then we'll do the giveaway. Yeah, shinies. Shinies. 100 credits, appreciated. Click through these really quick. Credits. We do have to click through these because if we hit collect all, then we don't get to see what's in the shiny box. And we want to see what's in the shiny box. Some credits and click through these as fast as possible here. We'll pause for full arts, of course. Full arts, of course. The last one, too. Nice, nice. I think there's another one of those in here. That would explain why it gave us the extra credits. If we rip another Ninetales, then we have discovered how it works. Fourth one of those, too. Alright. Alright. Shiny Magneton. Shiny Magneton. Shiny Wug Trio. Shiny Wug Trio. Hey, it's the other Ninetales that we talked about. Ooh, that's a cool card. Oh, that's a cool look at artwork. Oh, I like that. Full Art Gita. We didn't have this Full Art Gita yet. Nice, nice. Okay, sure, that's a card that exists. Yep. And then, alright, 1,000 credits because we already had 4 of those. But yeah, we'll take those. And credits. 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 Not credits, and credits. Ah. The brewing shall continue. We got what we needed there. Alright, let's do that last giveaway and the last playthrough with this deck. Alright, exclamation point ticket if y'all would like a chance to win as we do our last giveaway of the day. Burb Jesus. Alright. Let's do it. Okay. Why would you pick Tails? Some people. No, I wanted to go first. A very unburb Jesus of you. I mean, okay. Now, full disclosure here. The fact that we have to go second is fine because we have the Arven. They are the Charizard deck. Alright, let's see if we can beat it again. They are the deck to beat. Exactly, Tatas, exactly. Give them the one that we give everybody. Okay. That doesn't stop what we're doing. Not that I can think of anyways. Hey, Fog Crystal's actually a really good draw because that's a Ralts for us. I think we actually get the boost juice here because we have the Gallade in hand. I think. It's not gonna matter if they evolve this, right? But if they evolve this into a Charizard on turn 2, we're dead no matter what. So I don't think we can play around that. That energy in this other Articuno. Okay. That's not the good one. That's not the one we want at first here. But let's juice it up. The Boost Juice. Your turn, opponent. Please don't have a Charizard. Why does the Fog Crystal show 2 slots? It shows 2 because of the UI is you can get one or the other, and so you can put an energy in the right slot or a Pokemon in the left slot. So, bad UI, to answer your question. Okay, so they had the rare candy. It's good to know they're through one of those. Hopefully they don't have another one. Entei, okay, so this is a little bit of a different build. Okay. Now, if we hit an energy here, we didn't. Dang it, we didn't. Okay, let's try this. How many are there? There's only 2. Okay. Is there any in here? There are not. Okay, so 2 of them are in our prize card. So we need to pull off of the Mewtwo strat here. 2 is going to be too hard to hit. So let's still ditch them, though. You know, that doesn't help us. So now we have to use this to get a Psychic Energy, which feels really, really bad. But we need it, so we're going to do it. Okay, so we evolve this one. Put this energy on it. We use the ability twice. We can take out their Charmander that's all powered up here. That's why we're doing all this. They are pretty invested in this. Now, obviously, if they get the Charizard, they can get the energy that way. So it's not the best decision. It's kind of just... We're doing what we can here, right? Like, we can't use the Mewtwo. We don't have any other Raltses or anything, so we're just going to hope that 190 over and over and over is going to be enough. Until we get something else. Now, maybe we pull the Mewtwo here. Okay. Alright. I mean, it could be worse. Okay, that's fine. I liked that hand, but it's not the end of the world. I'd rather have more Raltses, actually. This Entei art, it just looks so... Alright. We're gonna do one more. What's up, Darkness? We're gonna do one more. That was really quick, and then we'll do the last giveaway after that. But hey, we did the thing, right? That was pretty good! It wasn't the big thing, but that was the backup plan, right? That was the first time we've had any Mewtwo cards prized. And we did fine. So. Yeah. I've had glasses since I was a kid. I just didn't feel like putting the contacts in today. So, yeah. They make me look refined and intelligent. It's a lie, I assure you. I am neither refined nor smart. Intelligent. The stock market. Astrophysics. Astrophysics. Yeah, astral. There have been a lot of surrenders tonight. You're not wrong, Error. Such concessions. It's like a concession stand at a certain point. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you're not wrong. Okay, alright, so we have the Boost Juice with the Ralts, so... solid. Now we have to go second, which is less solid. Definitely not a Charizard deck, though, so that's something. In this game, ass surrender quickly. Big agree. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, opponent having all the VIP passes in the world. Like, it's pretty crowded in your VIP room, opponent, but, you know, no judgment. A little bit of judgment. Not too much. Think we're too slow again, y'all? Think we're too slow. Now, this is turn 1, right? That was a pretty good turn 1 from our opponent here. Gotta say. Gotta give it to them when they got it. That was a pretty good turn 1. Yeah, it's not that it's, like, impossible to come back from a losing position in this game. It's just that it's, like... What's a good way to say it? The losing positions are... When you start having to answer their problems as well as get something ready, that's when it just becomes difficult. And when they're cheesing things like they're able to do, they're able to cheese energies in with this build. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all here. Wait. No. We need an adventurer. Alright, we get to do the thing again. I mean, this is really powerful, right? Like, this is a really powerful combo that we have here. It's just probably not as powerful as what they're doing is the problem. Okay. So now we're going to Ultra Ball 2 of these for the last one. We will Galarian Articuno reconstitute the last 2 pieces here. Okay, for another Ralts. It's a great little Ralts there. That. Turn 1. Turn 1. Ta-da! We managed to prize one of the pieces, though. That seems like an interesting deck, Darkness. I can see that. You've learned to never surrender because everybody throws out. That's hilarious, Lena. Like, no, see, they're giving up even harder than we are. Okay. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to keep... Their energy is just where we don't have... Like, we're not gonna shine with their energy the way it is. And I don't know if this Mewtwo's gonna be able to pull it together on its own. If we had a Gallade, maybe? Because we could get this to be a professor's research. Maybe? Yeah, that's... Or they use their Palkia move, so that's something here. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Okay. This one might actually do it. We'll see. We'll see. Really glad we boost juiced that Ralts there. Okay, we need to hit one of these to be... Shame, because we don't have a way to get one in the bin now. Okay, so we are going to fall back onto the other plan here. Which is boss's orders. The back Excalibur to the front. This has the highest retreat cost, that's why we did that. It's very likely they can do that. There's none in there, so it doesn't really matter, but let's go ahead and do that anyways. Ta-da! Don't worry, guys, we might suck at these games, but they're worse. That's how the positive mental attitude in Dota goes a lot of the time. It's like, guys, I know we suck. Look at them. They do too. They don't deserve to win any more than we. Let's put this together. Come on. Now, it's a matter of how likely is this Mewtwo to survive? Not very. And if they knock it out, we don't really have a backup plan. So, yeah. Maybe they don't have any more water energy in their deck. Oh no! I should shut up sometimes. Yeah, right? Like, oh, let's see here. Which attack? They actually feel like Pokemon, right? They have 4 attacks. So 6 times 6 is 300, so I need 7. They probably have it. I would be shocked if they didn't have any water energy in their hand. If they put 7 on here, we're just gonna concede and call it a good game. I just had to say something. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 5, 6. 6 doesn't do it. 6 doesn't quite do it. Oh, wait, yeah, it does. What? How does my math that wrong? What? Oh, it's because it's 6 times 6, not 6 times 5. I can count. I can count on leaving this game. Alright. The shrimp Pokemon. Rude. Rude. Yeah. You know, Zenith, I am also ready for some new decks to come and take over. I don't disagree. Yeah. 6 times 60 is 360, not 300. 6 times 5 is 300. Just a little, The golden rule indeed. Alright. Final thoughts, then the giveaway, then the raid. Y'all know the drill at this point. Final thoughts. This was really fun. This was way more fun than the Greninja one. It's just, this feels so much more consistent. Now, there is a little bit to be said about not wanting to actually get the Mewtwo in the bin immediately, because then it's a big old liability. You need to get it in the bin and have energies and have Gardevoirs, but sometimes you get it together, right? And sometimes you can just do it so fast they have no way to respond to that, which happened to us once or twice. I like the Boost Juice. This card, I knew it. I knew this card didn't suck, and I was right. It came in clutch a couple of times. Adventurer's Discovery, Peonia, and the V-Union cards are just super duper strong. Next, we'll probably try the Zacian one when I get enough crystals for that, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Alright. When's the YouTube video going? It's going to be out in like an hour, I think. Maybe an hour and a half. So very soon.